Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. Today's video is dedicated entirely to this product, the Copper Amino Isolate Serum by NIOD. I don't do many single product reviews on this channel anymore. I used to do a lot of them at the start of my journey here on YouTube, but now I tend to reserve it until I've got something really important to say about a product, an update, or I really want to fangirl about my experiences and how the product worked for my skin. That's what we're going to be doing in this video today. I've got an important update to give you about the Copper Amino Isolate Serum, but beyond just that, I want to share with you my experiences of using the product over the past 12 months, the results I've got for my own skin, some hints, tips and skincare hacks for how to get the most out of the product, and because it's a little bit on the pricey side compared to some other products in my routine, I want to share with you some amazing drugstore dupes for this product if your budget doesn't stretch to NIOD prices. So sit back, relax, and let's talk everything that is copper peptides. Now, let's start with an update on this product. Well, the news is it's back. Deciem have announced that after it'd been missing in action for around 5 or 6 months, the Copper Amino Isolate Serum is back in stock and available in stores, which is absolutely fantastic if, like me, you were down to your last bottle because you stocked up in November when they had their 23% off sale. I am so pleased, but beyond just that, I was a little bit worried that when it came back in stock that they might have taken the opportunity to reformulate, tweak the formulation, or creep up the price, which is often what happens when popular products are reintroduced. To capitalize on that hype, brands push up the price and it just becomes a little bit cheeky and a bit less obtainable. Well, none of that has happened. It is the exact same formulation as when it last departed and the price point is exactly the same. So I really applaud NIOD for doing that because I think it's so refreshing to see a product reintroduced, but not without a whole load of changes or price increases. In terms of the price, is it actually worth that bougie and slightly luxury price tag? Well, I'm going to break it down now and share my thoughts and feelings and experiences with the product. Let's start by saying not all peptide serums are created equally. So naturally they have different percentages of peptides within them and different concentrations. They also have different peptides themselves. There's hundreds of different ones out there and different peptides are more effective than others and they have different price points. Copper peptides tend to be the most expensive of all the peptides out there, and because this is packed full of them, I'm not surprised about that slightly higher price point. This product has roughly double the concentration of copper peptides that you'll find in other products badged as copper peptide, collagen boosting peptide and anti-aging peptide formulations. So if you're thinking that double the concentration, you can start to justify some of that slightly higher price point. Beyond just that, it's got some other great peptides in here that really boost the efficacy of those copper peptides. They have what they call transport peptides, which are the ones which help the copper peptides to get to where they need to be in order to work on boosting that collagen, bringing back that radiance and helping that firmness and elasticity in the skin. Just having copper peptides alone isn't always enough because you'll often see a lot of them wasted because they end up where they can't do any benefit in the skin. By having those other peptides sit alongside it, it means that more of the key ingredient gets to where it needs to be to deliver those fantastic benefits, which is why I think when people say the ingredients don't lie, they can, because actually the formulation is just as important as the ingredients that you're getting in a product. Finally, one of the things that people often call out about copper peptides is that they don't do well with variations in pH. They're very unstable at certain pHs, and so they have a very narrow pH band where they're actually effective and they work. This is one of the main reasons why people don't reach for copper peptides, because they find it difficult to layer in their routine. They're worried that they're not getting any benefit from the product that they've paid money for because they're not using it alongside the correct pH ingredients. But with this product, you have a lot more stability than you do from some other copper peptide formulations. NIOD have tested this and found it to be efficacious at between a pH of 4.5 and 7.5. Whilst that's not a huge pH band, actually for copper peptides, that's so stable and so amazing because it does give you that extra flexibility in your routine without having to worry about what you're pairing it with. Of course, I wouldn't use this product next to exfoliating acids with a low pH or next to pure form vitamin C's with a very low pH without balancing or neutralizing them first with something like a really hydrating toner. However, if you're worried about using copper peptides alongside other products, this is a much more stable and forgiving product than some of the other ones on the market, and I think it's worth paying that little bit extra for that peace of mind and to know that you're not going to be denaturing the peptides in here as easily and as readily as you will with some other products if you don't use them exactly correct in terms of your skincare routine. So, what results have I actually seen for my own skin? Well, NIOD say that using this product will help to boost collagen, firmness and elasticity in the skin, skin. It will help to even out the skin tone and tackle some light hyperpigmentation, and it'll also help to minimize the size of the pores. These are quite big claims, but with a high price tag, I kind of think, you should be getting multiple benefits from a product like this. I've been using it every single day for the past 12 months, and honestly, I have been so impressed with the results. Of course, I'm using it alongside a lot of other topical active ingredients, and so you do need to bear that in mind. It's hard to isolate down on just one product or one ingredient in your routine, but overall, I've been really impressed. I definitely think from introducing this product, I've got some more firmness and elasticity in my skin, particularly as I'm now in my mid-30s. Around the jawline, I was noticing some loss of firmness and definition there, and this has definitely helped to restore that. Beyond just the firmness and elasticity, I've noticed a significant reduction in the size of my pores over the past 12 months. This only really happened after about 6 months of use, so you need to bear that in mind. It's not going to happen on day one. You need to be patient with the product. But it kind of makes sense. Whilst a lot of products promise to decrease the size of your pores, it's actually really difficult to do that because the pores don't open and close like we think they do. However, as we age, we lose a collagen and elastin, and so the pore walls actually become more slack, less elastic, which gives a more open appearance, which is why we often say that our pores appear larger and more open as we age than they did, say, in our teens and our 20s. For me, I've noticed that through boosting the collagen and elastin in the skin and using this product, my pores do seem that little bit tighter, and maybe I've noticed about a 20% reduction. Okay, that's not earth-shattering, but if you think of all those pore minimizing products you've used and delivered zero benefit, 20% actually is quite a good achievement. In terms of evening out and smoothing my skin texture and tone, I find that quite difficult to measure because I'm using tranexamic acid on quite a few days of the week, and so that's really helping with my hyperpigmentation and to tackle some of the discoloration in my skin. So it's quite hard to measure, but it's certainly, I think, worked alongside that tranexamic acid to give a really nice evening of the skin tone. Overall, I'm going to give this product 10 out of 10. Ding, 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 ring that bell, because honestly, I love it. You do need to be patient. I think when you're paying a high price point for a product, you want to see those results straight away, and I understand that. But I think with this product, you have to be patient and wait 6 months to see the full results of what you're going to get in terms of firming the skin, bringing back some of that elasticity, and helping minimize the size of the pores. This isn't going to happen overnight, so I do want to caution that, but I definitely think it's worth investing in the product and using it in the long term. Now, the one drawback with this product is the price point. For 15 mils, it's £30 here in the UK, so around $45. For double the amount, 30 mils, it's around £50 or $70. That's quite a high price point, and I do understand why it doesn't always appeal to a lot of people, particularly if you're on a budget and you don't want to splurge that much on a skincare item. So I want to share with you some dupes. Now, I am loath to call them dupes because I do think in terms of formulation, the NIOD Copper Amino Isolate Serum is unparalleled, but there are some more affordable options which will give you some really great results. You might just have to wait a little bit longer to see them, but you can achieve it without breaking the bank. Number one is going to be the Revolution Skincare Copper Peptide Serum. This is £3. They have got a sale on at the moment, and I'll leave a link to it below. It's usually £10, I think, but it's £3 at the moment. If you do want to get your hands on it, use the link below. This does have similar peptides, but in a lower concentration. So around 30% of the total volume of the NIOD product is peptides. That's not the same in this Revolution Skincare product, and the technology delivery mechanisms are very different. However, this is about the cheapest copper peptides I've ever found on the market, so I would definitely recommend this for someone that's maybe a beginner, isn't looking for those really quick results, and is happy to wait a little bit longer to see them. And for a £3 price point, honestly, I don't think you can argue with that. It's definitely worth picking one up, even if you're just curious and want to try it. If you're looking to spend a little bit more but to get some more bang for your buck, then I would reach for the Hylamide Sub-Q Skin, a product I've recommended so many times on this channel. It is so good, has an element of copper peptides in here as well. I would say it's the best all-round peptide I've ever used. The NIOD Copper Amino Isolate is much more targeted towards anti-aging. I would say the Hylamide Sub-Q Skin delivers much more all-round benefit, from hydration through pigment correction through to some anti-aging benefits as well. If you're looking just for those anti-aging powerhouse ingredients, NIOD is the way forward. If you're looking for an all-round multifunctional peptide, I think the Hylamide Sub-Q Skin is so good. Finally, I want to call out the Face Theory Poly Prep Collagen Boosting Serum. This is totally different, so it's got different peptides in and it works in a very different way. However, the results have been so good from people that I know have used this product. It's very hydrating. It's got some gorgeous antioxidants in there. And it's also a peptide powerhouse. This product is £25, but I do have a discount code for 25% off, which will bring that down further, which I'll leave on the screen if you do want to purchase it. It's definitely a great product for anti-aging and for bringing back hydration to the skin. Is it a like-for-like dupe? No, but it's a really good product if you do want to spend a little bit less than when you reach for the NIOD. So there you have it, guys, my rundown of the NIOD Copper Amino Isolate Serum. I honestly think it's one of the best products out there, formulated to perfection, delivering really targeted results that are going to get that anti-aging, collagen boosting vibes going in the skin. I definitely don't want to be without it, and I'm delighted that it's now back in stock. So if you've missed it or you've been desperate to get your hands on it, I would say shop now before it then goes out of stock again, and all the links are below if you do want to use them. I'd love to know your thoughts and feelings on the product, so leave them in the comment section below. And while you're down there, do me a favor, give the video a like, do all that YouTuber stuff, and I'm sending you so much love. Take care. Bye.